Hello, Teddy. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller, the Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website in the area, see if those tips and tricks could outrank them, get you on the first page of Google, which will increase your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about here, please feel free to reach out, but otherwise I'll show you these steps for your business. So first is content. So on content on your webpage, or especially your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content on your website, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now, you got a nice laid out website so far with the pictures. Here's your services here. It talks about what you're about. Love the customer satisfaction. Love all that. But to increase your searchability on Google, you just need to increase your relevant content, your keywords, and that gives you that power and that searchability with Google. So speaking of Google, if I lived in the Tampa, Florida area, I might pick this service, plumbing services, Tampa, Florida. Here's what typically comes up on Google. So the top here is Google Ads, and these are hit or miss. You can invest in these if you haven't already, but data just shows consumers a lot of times keep scrolling down past the ads. This is the map pack here with citations. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but we call these organics right here. So we feel it's most important to organically be on the top of page of Google as much as you can for any kind of service you provide for and area you provide for, not just Tampa, but any of the area, Hillsboro, Pinellas, wherever you go. Typically, we don't count directories here like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they go to a local company for a service, especially if it's an emergency type of service, which I know you do as well. So scrolling down here, here's your top competitor, Bay Area Plumbing. They do a good job there at the top, but the goal is to eventually get here to outrank all the competitors. But even if you start, at the bottom of the page, this is the page break here. Even if you outrank this competitor right here, you could pair your numbers with him, and if you could outrank him, you'd be on the top of the first page, and that'll bring a lot of value and a lot of leads to your business. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here called Ahrefs. Here's your URL right here. Just does a deep dive in websites. So right now, as I was saying, on your website, you're not using any keywords. So keywords gives you that electricity, that push power in Google, that searchability in Google. So you want to increase your keywords on your web page. And to do that, you just compare to some of your top competitors. This one is on the first page. Here's the URL right here. And now you can't get here overnight. It's going to take a while, but you start increasing your keywords organically. Great thing about keywords, you don't have to recreate the wheel. So whatever applies to you, you could put on your website, you embed them in there, you optimize them, and you get this search volume. So you have more volume, more bang for your buck, and that's how you really start outgrowing your competitors. And whatever applies to you, you can put on your website. Like if you go to St. Petersburg, that applies to you, put it on your website. That's good search volume, and so forth. So you get very creative on increasing your keywords. Think about all the services you do, whether it's plumbing repairs, emergency services, drain cleaning, and you tag it to all the cities that you go to in Hillsboro, Pinellas County, and you go wide and wide in the whole Tampa metro area. Next is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google will use that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. Think of it, it's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keep this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. You want to have strong, relevant backlinks to your industry. If you have website links outside your industry, like a restaurant, doesn't do you any good, doesn't give you that trust power with Google. So right now you're using 2 backlinks with 1 reference domain, and compare that to a competitor. This is something you get on page 1. They have over 2,000 backlinks. So again, can't get here overnight, but you start getting here organically and eventually. And the great thing about backlinks as well, you don't have to recreate the wheel. You just do a deep dive in backlinks, and you take the ones that are relevant and strong, and you can link them to yours as well, and then you keep adding to them month after month. So eventually you get to these numbers, and your traffic looks more like this instead of the traffic you're getting now from your website. And then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So whatever your address is, you want to have that be right here in the top 3. Much like pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more services. So you want to be right in front of the face of consumers here as well. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, BBB. There's hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So here's the idea that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations come together, you really start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's so worth it, to be in the eyes of consumers here on the map pack and here organically. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. And also, as I said, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we could just talk about your goals. I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me like a line or two of feedback on this video, I'd love to know your thoughts. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.